Anybody share?
Yeah. Come to the microphone.
Have you guys gotten like so angry that you like break a prop or break a cosplay in like parts and like
So, as I mentioned before, I'm not very pro at sewing. I had to make these gloves for Sayaka from Madoka. I should have said that as one of my most challenging days because my sewing machine, it doesn't work properly, so I can't exactly sew things that are very intricate. So when I was making gloves, I ended up making gloves that are this much shorter than they're supposed to be. So the gloves ended here, and they made my fingers look really small. I think I ripped up a few of those. Trying to make them. But yeah, that was very frustrating.
Yeah, those are one of the hardest things to make. You have to be really specific when you're patterning it so that it doesn't fit too loose and too tight. So there are tutorials online for it, but it's pretty hard to do.
For someone who's made a lot of gloves here, I made like so many gloves. Don't use pleather, please. Especially non-stretch pleather. It'll make your life hell. I think I spent 2 hours on a pair of gloves once because I had to make them out of non-stretch pleather. But there's actually a really good pattern online. If you just Google glove pattern, there's a site that has a really good pattern and it has like random pictures of furry gloves on it. But it's really good. And there's a pattern that you can print out on an A4 like letter size paper, and you can just make sure your hand matches that, or else you can scale it up or down, stuff like that. And you just print it out, cut it out the pattern, trace it on your fabric, and you're good to go. So look for that if you have trouble making gloves.
I wasn't smart enough to scale my hand first.
Yeah, try to use stretch fabric. Don't use non-stretch fabric. It's so much harder.
If you use non-stretch fabric, you actually have to cut out, I think, like 4 extra pieces for every glove.
Yeah, so in between the fingers, you have to make sure there's strips that run in between the fingers. So you have to sew those on too.
Yeah. And if you do happen to be unfortunate enough to be using non-stretch fabric for your gloves, I recommend hand sewing it before you get really frustrated, especially the thumb hole. The thumb hole part is usually like really hard with a sewing machine because most sewing machine foots are not small enough to sew it properly. So please do not be afraid to hand sew your gloves.
So none of you have broken things because you're frustrated?
No,
I think that was your real
I'm patient. I think when I get frustrated with things is I just leave it for a while instead of ripping it apart. Yeah, if you're really frustrated with something, just leave it and come back to it.
I had some break on me. That was frustrating.
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Yes, my Mike. Sorry, I have to say your full name every time.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
This is a question about cosmic weights. After being wearing the weights for a certain price, I realized they get old. So my question is, how can you wash your weights?
Oh, we can't hear you. Can you repeat the question, please? Sorry.
My question is about cosmic weights.
Cosmic weight.
Oh, wait.
So I understand after you wear the wigs for certain times, they get old.
Yeah.
How do you wash your
Oh, how do you wash it?
finish them?
There are wig shampoos that you can get. But personally, I just kind of soak it in warm water and then just run it through some cold water. And then it doesn't get too dirty, so like that's how I wash it. But you wash it with shampoo. I just use shampoo.
What kind of shampoo? Where can you?
There's wig shampoos, but you can use shampoo too. Like the ones you use to wash your hair. Just dilute it with lots of water. So, like the wig is made of plastic, right? So it doesn't really matter what you use to wash it because it's just plastic.
What you're saying is, I can wear that wig maybe in the shower.
You could, but you don't want to run your hand
should be nice after that.
All of the other stuff that they said besides lotion, you can get at Canadian Tires. It's like the stuff that's used for your cars and stuff.
Yeah, like the silicone sprays, normally for like cars or something.
And I just remember something. Actually, there's a shampoo. If you don't want to buy wig shampoo, because wig shampoo, which you buy from Katie Bear's website, is pretty expensive. I think it's like $13 for something this big. So something a lot of people use is mane and tail shampoo. It's for horses. You can also buy it at Walmart and stuff like that. But it's like really heavy duty shampoo, and apparently it works wonders on wigs.
Third one to be raised is how the fears you explain is cool, but it's a bit too complicated. Could you just suggest a simple way of washing your wigs?
A simpler way.
I think the most simple way we've talked about.
Yeah, I figured. A simple way, I guess, you can just put warm water in a basin with some shampoo and just swish it around. That's your most simple way.
Yeah, regular shampoo is fine. You just don't use too much of it though, just a little bit.
What? You can just come up and tell one of us the question if you want. Yeah, it doesn't really work well.
Come closer.
Hello? Hello?
They can hear you.
This is one of our mics here.
The question again is washing your head and shoulders with regular shampoo.
No, it shouldn't. As long as you don't wash it too much, like you're not pulling on the fibers, it won't damage the fibers.
Like just kind of, washing the wig won't actually pull any fibers off. It's the combing that will pull the fibers off.
Yeah. Thanks for asking the question.
Okay, we only have 5 minutes left, so we can answer maybe one more quick question. But after that, we're gonna go.
Did you have any question, Moy Moy Mike?
What kind of tools do we bring to a con to fix any emergency stuff?
Emergency repairs?
I actually brought some in my bag today, so
Oh, I'll show you what she has in her emergency fix kit.
I always bring my contact solution because you probably want to take out your contactor after the con because your eyes get tired. And I bring a mini sewing kit that I bought from the dollar store in case something falls off and you have to sew it back on. I have a box of safety pins and a little pair of scissors and bobby pins for your wig. If you have a bigger bag, you could probably, it's a good idea to bring a glue gun because glue gun fixes everything, and duct tape. What else? I guess makeup for touch-ups and stuff during the day because your makeup
Just like a powder or
falls off.
like a small mirror just to check.
Eyelash glue is good.
And it's also recommended because I deal with a lot of like beadings and stuff. Beads will fall off quite often when you're at a con, just from bumping into people. So I suggest bringing extra beads. Like if you have any those small parts like bells, beads, stuff like that, bring extra that match your costume so you don't look like an idiot when they fall off.